Charlie marveled at Elaine's spiritual victory method, and at the same time, he was relieved for the successful resolution of this matter. What he was most worried about before was that Cynthia exposed his identity. After all, his aunt's acting style was extremely arrogant. Maybe the moment his brain heated up, she revealed the identity of the Wade family. Fortunately, Cynthia chose the wrong way as soon as she came up. She directly wrote Elaine a $100 million check, and asked her to classify her as a liar as soon as she came up. The two words Citibank even stung Elaine's deepest pain in his heart, so that Elaine directly responded to Cynthia's purchase by force. Thinking of this, Charlie couldn't help but feel funny. His aunt, who has been living in Eastcliff for so many years, is always a respectable object wherever she goes, but she must have never imagined that her heroism would be broken in Orr's Hill. Moreover, it was at Elaine's hands. Want to come, this time will definitely teach her a lesson. Charlie was thinking. The phone suddenly received a WeChat message. When he saw it, it turned out to be a video from Orville. The thumbnail of the video showed that it was a dilapidated small room, and his Aunt Cynthia was standing before the camera with a bitter face. He knew that Orville should have settled her, so he immediately got up, went to the bathroom, and clicked on the video. The video began to play, and Orville's voice came. "Master, take a look. This is the room prepared for Miss Cynthia. It's in the shanty town of the village in the city. In the video, it is a small room of less than 20 square meters. The room is very shabby. Apart from a bed, a simple wardrobe, a desk and a chair, there is almost nothing else. Although this kind of self-built house is in poor condition, it has the advantage that the landlord has made a separate bathroom for each room, so that at least there is no need to queue for public toilets. However, this toilet looks very ordinary, small and broken, and very dark. As for the toilet, it is definitely not available. The landlord provided it with a very cheap squat toilet." Cynthia stood in the middle of the room with a depressed face, and said angrily, "You show Charlie, how can I live in this shabby place?" While filming the video, Mr. Orville said coldly, "Why can't you live?" Master had lived on construction sites for several years. The conditions are much worse than this. If Master can live, why can't you? Cynthia was furious. "Don't compare me to him. I have lived for more than 40 years, and I have never experienced a hard day." Orville sneered and said, "Congratulations, from now on, your 7-day dream tour is about to begin. Haven't you had a hard time ever? The next 7 days, let you live it all at once." After that, Orville said again, "Master, look at this environment, are you satisfied? If you think the conditions are still a bit superior, then I will find a worse one." Seeing this, Charlie couldn't help laughing. Although he is not very old, he knows human nature better than most people after so many years of playing outside and encountering so many people of all kinds. Therefore, he most likes to punish the wicked from the root of human nature. For example, young Jung of Wei's Pharmaceuticals, who always looked down upon Liang's mother who was born under the Changbai Mountains, disappointed others, and delayed others for a lifetime. What's more hateful is that if they delay others, it's fine. They have all passed away. In rants, such a person is completely bad from the root of human nature. That being the case, letting him settle down under the Changbai Mountain for a lifetime is the best punishment for him. It is also his best way of atonement. This Aunt Cynthia, born in the mansion of Eastcliff, has grown up since she was a child and has enjoyed the glory and wealth all her life, always being arrogant, defiant, and arrogant. That being the case, the best way to punish her is to let her live a hard life and severely frustrate her spirit. Therefore, Charlie sent a voice to Orville. "Mr. Orville, I think this environment is good, but you must make your people guard against it 24 hours a day, and never allow her to buy any goods online, nor allow her order any takeaway. If she buys something, or orders takeaway, your people will stop it directly and absolutely can't give it to her. As for her daily food, just let your people see the mood and buy her something from a small restaurant outside, but remember that the standard for a single day's food must never exceed 50. At this moment, the shanty town of the village in the city." Orville used the phone speaker to play the voice that Charlie had just sent. Cynthia's face suddenly became even more ugly after hearing it. She angrily said, "This is too much. Don't let me shop online, let me not order takeaway, mister?" Orville sneered. "I just won't let you order, what's the matter?" Cynthia said angrily. "I want to call Charlie." Orville smiled and said, "Based on what I know about Master, if you make a call, the daily food standard will definitely not increase but decrease. You will definitely regret the call by then." Cynthia gritted her teeth and said, "You're F*** King here to bluff me." After speaking, she immediately took out his mobile phone and called Charlie. Charlie answered the phone, and Cynthia blurted out immediately, "Charlie. You are too much, right? You let me stay in Ores Hill for a long time and live in this kind of pig nest-like environment, and I will bear it. But why are you restricting my online shopping and ordering takeout, also? What good food can I eat for a food standard of 50 a day? What if I am malnourished during this period? What if I eat waste oil and cause heavy metal poisoning?" Charlie smiled slightly and said, "Auntie, is Mr. Orville by your side? You turn on the speakerphone and I will tell him." Cynthia immediately turned on the speaker, and Charlie said, "Mr. Orville, can you hear me?" Orville's voice soon came. "Master, I am here. Just give your orders." Charlie gave a hum and said, "Auntie, my temper is still too strong." Having said that, he sighed and said, "Let's do it, reduce her daily food standard from 50 to 30. If she is still not satisfied, reduce it to 20 or 10. It's really not good, 1 day. 5 is also fine, 2 for steamed buns, 1 for pickled mustard, and the remaining 2 for some other tooth-fighting sacrifices." Orville laughed out immediately. "Okay, Master, I see." Cynthia suddenly collapsed, crying and said, "Charlie, what do you mean? If you don't want to add a little bit to me, just forget it. Why you deduct 20? Charlie said, "Auntie, it is all for your own good. Let you work hard, so that you can gain a little more experience and lessons after returning to society. But I think you are really insincere. The ancients said, the sky will descend to the people of Sri Lanka. You must first suffer from your mind, your muscles, and your body. Since you are not sincere and so stubborn, then I will increase my efforts to make you a better one soon." One of the pure people,